myself a bit of a gap so that I can put in some decent 2 laps for the race. So my first moto will be the super mini class, and I'm on 85, so I don't know.
The track's good. It's way better than yesterday. It's wet and it's deeper. I like it deep. Track's fun, and hopefully it doesn't get rough right away.
Mountain Mini Major, first moto of the day, and us. We're getting ready to launch.
dropped off, so just need to stay more smooth, carry in the speed. So other than that, pretty good start. Got in like second, and then yeah, overall got seventh. So.
You know how much faster they're coming into the turn, or even slower into the turn, but then they're beating you off the turn, and what I see is you slow the bike down too much, you try to make up for it in the middle, you make mistakes, and then you're slow off. So you slow in, faster in the middle, and then really slow off. Not a good combination. Let's slow it down by...
Things are coming at you faster than you're probably ready for.
Yeah.
So it's all normal
100%.
progress. So it's okay. Don't beat yourself up.
The only thing I see that you can do better is just that. Other than that, dude, you're riding really well. Like, I don't want you to do or change anything else.
Like I said, to get to the top, it's
where you're at, I am 100% satisfied with that ride. Work on the corner entry and letting it flow through the middle so that you get a better drive off the exit, because you're getting murdered on the exits. Yeah, they ride up on you on the entry. Then you try to get away from them in the middle, and then you make that mistake, and then they eat you up again on the exit. Really good ride. Like, honestly, really good.
We're only giving you tidbits that you can keep helping, okay?
First race, you ready?
Yup, race ready. May or may not have just missed my race. Stronger every day.
What's crazy for me about this event is, like, literally 2 years ago, this was our first gate drops dirt bike racing. You go back through I guess that's probably Ellie and I's most exciting part about having YouTube, is you just have this reel of your kids' lives and what they got to do. You know, it's, of course you want them to be great and they want to win races, but I think sometimes the progression of where you started and where you are is always keeping tabs and keeping check on that. And so I get really excited because I think of not only 2 years ago, but even just going back 1 year of where the kids were at, and then just watching the first moto Tate's the only one that's rode right now, but like just being like P3 in the super mini class on an 85 big wheels, I don't know, like it's fun for me. It's hard to put it into words because it's exciting that I see like his little progression and the little wins that he has, and I think you can't lose sight of that, you know. And it's like he was a little disappointed that he, you know, kind of fell back. I think he got 7th, but every little thing, every little mistake that he did is so predictable, you know, like when you've kind of been there and done it. And it's like, it's the fastest he's ever ridden, biggest jumps he's ever ridden, or should I say jumped in a race situation. There's a lot going on in that little head of his, and for me, I was really proud the way he rode, the way he, you know, grind away. His lap times were real good, and then you see him at the end, they dropped off a lot. Some people seem to want to focus on, the drop-offs because you're not fit enough. At 13 years old, we are not working on fitness. I just don't believe that that's the case. So yeah, you just gotta learn the pace. You gotta learn to understand your new normal, and his new normal is changing so rapidly. I love coming to this race because it's kind of that reminder of like where we started and how far away we've come. Like they rode away from you, and then like your second, third lap, like you pulled it all in. You pulled away from the person behind you, and you do a catch, and you were riding really good. How about we just concentrate on a little bit more on those 2 tabletops and get to the backside so that we get them, because we can't even consider the triple until we're actually getting the backsides of the table. It'll feel better.
My gear runs out, so
You can give me all the excuses in the world, baby girl, but I don't believe you. You just gotta twist the throttle a little bit more, okay? Whether it's you need to come out of the turn a little better and smoother, you need to get up a gear, whatever it is, but you gotta get it. And once you get it, it'll be so easy and you'll be pumped. It'll be smoother and make the whole race, the track better. The girls in front of you, a couple of them, they're randomly, they do it, then they don't do it, and so you start doing it and you'll beat those 2 in front of you. Hey, go have some fun. Work on those jumps. Work on that when you're on the ground. Carry some good speed. All right? Go have fun. I love you. Don't worry about who's up here. You got a spare one on the inside here. It's good. I don't care if you're on a 125, a 450, you get a horse out and get your elbows in front, nobody can come around. You got the inside gate to work with, okay? Same as the last one. I don't want you to go faster. I want you to be smoother and the speed will come. Your speed is fine. Now find the way to do it better and easier, smoother, okay? Don't go out there and try harder. It's about just being more precise and more purposeful, okay? Fight for the first few turns and then put the laps together. You got 7 laps and then you get a break. Oh, you get to rest for the rest of the day, okay?
Got it.
All right. Stay being smart. Remember, I'm not asking you. I want you to go. It's not about trying to go faster. I mean, try harder. I don't want you to try harder. I want you to be more precise. Look.
The love bug got in there.
And blew it in your eye?
Yeah.
You roosted by your love bug?
I know.
Your goal is get out, drop, right through there. You don't want to, it's not about this. You want to get out and drive it through there. Be smart, I love you. Go get them. Every lap. Find your way, be nice and smooth. Impressed, to be honest. Some people kind of call me a tough crowd, but I'm genuinely impressed. That was the hardest, biggest jumps I've seen Tate do, fastest I've seen him ride, longest and the most motos. Like Ellie and I don't normally put him in 3 motos, whereas only just kind of keep it kind of quality over quantity. But I think he's at that time where we can start, exposing him to some of that stuff. So overall, really, really positive day. Sis struggled on starts a little bit, where normally that's her strong point. So we'll work on that and come out swinging tomorrow. We've got 3 motos tomorrow for Tate and 2 for Kiah, and see if we can improve more.
He can relax, he can roll.